Hey everyone, it's Majam here and welcome to the first part of the Chance Family Let's Play. So I have a little bit of a story to tell you, and it actually goes back to when I was playing with The Sims 3. And because I don't want to go through a long introduction part, I've written down everything I wanted to tell you. So if I sound as if I'm reading, it's because I am reading. And if you can hear some paper noises, it's because I've written everything down on a paper. That's why. So, back in The Sims 3, Willow Chance grew up in Riverview with parents who were constantly arguing with each other instead of taking care of her. So when she turned 18, she dyed her hair blue and moved into Bridgeport for a fresh start, and she was also hoping to become a famous movie maker. So she started working in the cinema career and met a few people there who invited her often to parties, resulting in her getting often late at work and doing really poorly as well because she was always tired. But she was young and she wanted to enjoy her life. She was also moving from a relationship to another one pretty quickly, as she didn't want to make the same mistake as her parents and end up stuck in a relationship with someone with who she would be constantly arguing with. So, also one day she met a guy called Richmond Montgomery, and pretty soon she fell in love with him, but she was still afraid of ending up just like her parents, and because they were both non-committal, but also really attached to each other, they really liked each other, they decided to continue and see each other from time to time without being in an official relationship. So because they were tired of her doing really poorly at her job, Willow's employers fired her, and the next day, like the very next day, Willow discovered that she was pregnant. And you know, in The Sims 3, there was this small chance, even if you were just woohooing with the sim, that your female sim would end up pregnant, and that would happen to Willow. That wasn't planned at all, so that was a huge surprise. So because of her new situation, Willow rethought her feelings about relationship, and after have told Richmond that she was pregnant, they both decided to start a real relationship this time and move in together as they were about to have a family. Everything seemed to go really well until Willow caught Richmond with another woman. So really angry and really disappointed at Richmond, Willow broke up with him and she threw him out of her place. And at this point, she knew she would be a single mom and she would do absolutely everything she could for her baby's happiness. So Willow gave birth to a baby boy who she called Nathanael. But because of all the sad memories she has had in the city, she wants for her and for her son to one day move in the suburb and live a more peaceful life. But being a single mom and having a hard time keeping a job is making this goal really difficult to achieve. So everything that I just told you actually really happened in The Sims 3 thanks to the story progression. And what happened as well was that with a patch, I think, with The Sims 3, if you had 20,000 simoleons in your account, you could actually move a sim from a town to another one, like for example from Bridgeport to Sunset Valley, which was what I wanted to do with Willow, because I thought she would like for her and her son to move into the suburb and have a better life there. And I've worked literally for months for them to reach the money they needed to have, so the 20,000 simoleons. And because I didn't want to use any cheats, they had to work really hard. And once I reached 17,000 simoleons or so, my game just kept crashing with the save and I couldn't play with Willow and Nathanael again. And that's actually the last time I've played with The Sims 3 because I was really disgusted by that. So since then I've been really missing Willow and Nathanael, and I always wondered what would have happened to them if they could have moved into the suburb, and how would their life be actually. So that's what I would like to discover in this Let's Play today. So I will introduce you to the Sims quickly. So here, of course, you have Willow Chance. So Willow, she's a vegetarian, she's non-committal, she's creative, and she's also a musa because before she had the musical genius aspiration. But then I thought, because she gave up so many things for her son, that the super parent aspiration would actually be better for her, so that's why she has this aspiration. She is also in the business career because when I last played with her in The Sims 3, she was in the business career, and I thought, it would be logical for the story continuity for her to go back into the business career in The Sims 4. But I don't think she's going to stick into that career because this is not something she would be happy in. And of course, she's non-committal as well, so she's going to grow tired of that career really, really soon. I was thinking maybe putting her into the entertainer career, but because for me, this is the career that's the closest to the cinema career. But because she's been fired from that career, I don't think her ex-employers would be happy to have her back because they've been really disappointed in her. So I don't think I'm going to put her into the entertainer career. And in any case, I think she's going to be tired of that career if I ever put her into that career. So what I was thinking for Willow would be to have her be her own boss at some point. I think that would be really interesting to play with that. And yeah, so that's Willow. Now to move on to Nathel. So Nathel, actually I have a quick little anecdote about him. At first I wanted to call him Nathaniel, but I don't know what happened. When I named him, I forgot to put some letters in his name, and he ended up being called Nathel. So he has the whiskey aspiration because back then in The Sims 3, he was really into sciencey things. He actually liked reading books, watching through the telescope, and playing chess. So I thought this would be the obvious aspiration as a child that would suit him. He also has the outgoing trait because also back then in The Sims 3, he actually had a group of friends and he liked hanging out with them. So I thought that would be quite logical for him to be outgoing and wanting to meet a lot of people and have a group of friends basically and have fun with them. Also, I just would like to add something about his character values. I would like for him to end up having the responsible traits once he will age up to an adult, because I think he realizes that his mother has been giving up so many things for him that he wants to help her as much as he can, and I think he would be pretty responsible. And thankfully, this is the easiest character value to achieve. Also, I would like to go quickly through the family tree, because as I said, of course, Nathel has a father, and when Willow and Richmond broke up, he got married to the woman he was with when Willow caught him, and so they got married. He had 2 sons. He had Nixon and Dimitri with that woman. And then he cheated on her with another woman with who he's currently living in San Myshuno, so we might see him around. And yeah, so they got divorced basically. And also for Nathel and Richmond's relationship, in The Sims 3, Willow always invited Richmond over for Nathel's birthdays, but he never came. And of course, one day Nathel wanted to meet his dad and see who he was, so he called him and he asked him if it was possible for them to hang out at the park, and Richmond ended up being always mean and insulting Nathel, so in The Sims 3, I thought that he didn't want to meet his son and really spend any time with him and getting to know him. But I don't know if I want to go with that in The Sims 4, so we'll see how we go with that. So yeah, that was The Sims and their story. Now I would like to introduce myself quickly. I'm Mojam, as I said, on YouTube or VidMe. It depends on where you're seeing this video. But my real name is Manon and I'm French. And I do most of my videos in English because I would like to improve my accent and the way I'm speaking in English basically. I study English at the university and I think playing The Sims and speaking in English could be something really fun to do, and it's actually really fun to do. Now that we're done and over with this stressful and awkward part of the introduction, we can now move on to some gameplay. So, Willow and Nathel are currently living in this Pies district. I've moved them into this pretty small apartment. I haven't made a speed build for it because it's pretty simple, and yeah, I didn't feel the need to make a speed build of it. So a quick tour. Here you have the entrance room. Here you have a pretty small kitchen, dining, living room. Through here you have a bathroom. There you have Willow's bedroom with a pretty small office space. And here you have Nathel's bedroom. And as you can see, for Nathel to go into his bedroom, he has to go through his mother's bedroom, which may seem weird, but this is something that I've seen a couple times in France, so that doesn't bother me. And also, this is how their first apartment in The Sims 3 was. So I just wanted to stay true to that and find this back in The Sims 4. So, now that Willow is done reading the book to Nathel, because this is something that he needs for his aspiration, I was actually thinking doing in this part, going to the park with Willow and Nathel so that they can work on playing some game of chess together. And also meet new people because, as I said, I would like for Nathel to have some friends, but also for Willow to have some friends as well. So I thought going to the park would be a nice way to start this part and this Let's Play and also meet new people. So we're gonna go to the park and I'll see you there. Okay, so we've just arrived at the park. We're not going to waste any time and we're gonna go and play some chess together. Play together. I would like to see, is there maybe a child? No, there's no children around here. Oh, I would have loved to have a child so that Nathel could meet someone. Well, anyway, maybe someone is going to come over at some point. Otherwise, we can maybe move to another park. Maybe we can go, to the park in Windenburg because I've chosen the park in Willow Creek because this is my favorite park. I just like this one. And as you can see, I've also installed the autumn mod from Danny Paradise, because it's autumn right now and I just wanted to see that in The Sims 4. And I have to say that I'm waiting so hard on seasons. I'm waiting for this. There's someone singing around there. Oh, there's Björn over here. We can maybe meet him. Discuss interest. Why do they already know each other? Oh, look at that. He has some earbuds in his ears. That's cool. Maybe he doesn't hear us. I thought to Willow to talk to him, but maybe he doesn't hear us. That's why they're not talking. I don't know. We can maybe take a screenshot actually. What? What? What is that? What? Well, that's a good start. That's great. What is that? Oh, she wants to yell at Richmond. Maybe at some point. What was that? I think he flirted with us. We're okay, right? Okay. That's interesting. I think he's married though. Why would he flirt with us? Oh, there's Alexander Goth over here. Oh, maybe... Nathel, can you call him over? Oh, we have the brother and the sister actually. Oh, and Cassandra is bored. I've actually played once with the Goth family, but I grew tired of it. I kind of miss them actually. They were the first family I've played with, the first ever time I've played with The Sims 1. I've played with the Goth family. I really like them. What is that? Oh no, she's your stepmother, you barely met her. And he got beaten by his mom. Okay. Maybe what we can do is have Nathel and Alexander play together. I think Alexander is the kind of little guy to like and play chess. I do think that he also has the whiskey aspiration. And they seem to get along pretty well, that's cool. Cassandra being a teenager. Wow. Things are going pretty well with Björn as well. That's interesting. Oh, we can actually get to know him. Can we do that? Get to know. Honestly, I don't know if I want to go with the all flirty thing because he's married and I don't see Willow as being a homewrecker. I don't know how to go with that. Is he leaving? Oh, no. Can we play with him? Let's play with Björn. I don't want him to leave though. Maybe he can be our first friend. That could be cool. We can maybe tell him an unbelievable story and share some ideas with him. Can we maybe take a screenshot of this as well? There we go. And let's take a screenshot as well of Nathel and Alexander. I would like for them to chat as well. Tell a goofy story and this about candy. There we go. So maybe we can get to know Alexander a little bit. Heartfelt compliment. Where's the get to know, get to know? And play make believe. I don't know why he keeps wanting to see his stepmother. He's not supposed to like her. Stop. Oh, he wants to read a book. We can do that. Maybe she might be around. Otherwise, he wouldn't have all those whims to see and talk to her. Oh my god. Stop it. Well, never mind. Oh, look at that. Well, you know what? We can maybe get rid of this third game of chess and play another game with Alexander and try to become friends. Discuss interests. Because tomorrow is going to be Natal's first day of school and I think he's kind of a bit nervous, maybe. You know, to meet all those new people, and it's nice sometimes to have already someone that you know in the new place you're going. You're feeling a little bit more comfortable, and I think this is how he's feeling right now. He's meeting a new friend. It could be great for them two to be friends. We can maybe do as well talk about school. Now we're going to go back to Willow and see how this is going. Oh well, Björn is leaving. Can we catch him again? No. Well, never mind then. Let's go and watch the game of chess. Maybe after this one we will have to go home. Oh, that's a glitch of custom content there. Beautiful. It looks like she has wings, don't you think? And this is Miranda, by the way. This is Natal's stepmother. That's weird. That's funny though. Maybe she can talk a little bit to her son. Maybe she can teach him a valuable lesson and tell an engaging story. Did she met Alexander Goth? She didn't, so friendly introduction. But she met Cassandra though, so that's great. Or at least I think so. Oh no, she didn't. Friendly introduction. Or not. Never mind. There's a lot of people around here today. That's cool. Oh, and she reached parenting level 3. Cool. So Willow can help kids solve their basic motives like bladder, hygiene, and fun. She can also give parenting tips to other parents. Great. Maybe we can do that with Björn, so to suggest him that we have a child and that he has children as well. Oh cool, they just became good friends. Great. But I mean, they must have been good friends for years now. Because she's his mother. Let's talk a little bit more to Alexander. And talk about toys. And then inside joke. Okay, so we've learned that Alexander was a bookworm. Oh, we're receiving a call. Oh, this is actually Richmond's girlfriend. We're not really getting along with her, but we don't dislike her. So congrats on landing that sweet job. I think this is going to be great for you. Yeah, of course. As if the business career was perfect for us. As if. I'm also looking around to see who other... Oh, that's Richmond. This guy over here, this is Richmond. Richmond Montgomery, Natal's father. Yeah, we're not going to talk to him, we're going to ignore him. He's not a nice person. Oh, and that's Morgan Furious. I think she was doing funny faces. Okay, Natal, we need you to be friends with Alexander. Oh, are they already friends? Oh, yes, they are. Great. We have a new friend. That's so cool. And Brighton Day as well. Oh, he needs to use the bathrooms, though. It's going to do that quickly. I don't know how far the game of chess is right now, but that could be cool if it could be over soon. We can maybe chat a little bit with Morgan, even though she's a teen. Because there's not that many adults around here. There was Björn, but he left. And there was Richmond, but we're not going to talk to Richmond. No way. I have to say that I'm actually really happy to be finally playing again with Willow and Natal, because it's been years since I've played with them, but I haven't forgotten them. I don't know if that happened to you. You know, you created a family and you stopped playing with them for, I don't know, X reason and you've been missing them. Okay, so we've done the 3 games of chess, which is great. We just need to be read by an adult for 2 hours. So we're going to have to do that with Willow. We can maybe do that tonight. So what I will do right now is have Natal use the bathrooms and then I will get them back home and I will resume once they are back at the apartment. So we're back at the apartment. I'm going to have Willow prepare some dinner. She's going to make a garden salad while Natal is going to do his homework. Let's go for that. Because I think with his aspiration, he actually needs to earn an A in school. So we definitely need to work on his homework. And this is also something that increases the responsibility character values, which we definitely need to work on since I said that I think he's quite responsible. And maybe once Willow is done with that, she can go and help him, help with homework. And also, because she needs to discipline Natal 5 times, we can actually do that right now that he's doing his homework. So we can encourage doing homework. This way, you know, we can work through that, and this is also going to increase her parenting skill, which is, I must say, a skill that is quite easy to acquire. Yeah, Willow is not the best cook. Not at all. This is actually something really hard to say, not at all. Or at least for me. You're gonna wait to eat your garden salad, Willow. Can you put it on the table or there if you want to? Am I hearing the neighbors? Of course, it would be the Rosoyas. They are always making noises in their apartment. I don't know why. They're always either arguing, woohooing, hopefully not with each other, otherwise it would be really, really weird. And having parties as well, but they're really, really annoying neighbors. So once you're done with that, Willow, you're going to... I think Willow would pound on the door, you know? She's nice, but don't mess with her. Don't mess with Willow. We can take a screenshot of this, actually. And there we go, homework's done. So, Natal, you can go and grab a serving. And even though Natal is not a vegetarian, I think because Willow is a vegetarian, she would like for him to be... Or actually not to eat too much meat, you know, she would be really careful of that. But she will not stop him of eating meat, you know. If he wants to eat meat, that's his choice. Okay, so let's go and complain angrily about noise because you're really annoying, Raj Rosoya. Can we take a screenshot of this? Oh, I've missed it. Well, you know what? I'm sure we'll have another opportunity to do so. So no worries. I'm sorry, you're right. Of course we're right. Always. Nope. Willow. Eat garden salad. And she wants to give an apartment key. Maybe we can meet someone else. Well, in any case, they're going to meet people tomorrow eventually, either at work or at school, because I'm going to take care of this. And I definitely want for them to meet a lot of people and have a group of friends. That would be really great for them. So, because I would like for Willow to put Natales to bed, he can read something while his mother is eating her salad, and then she's going to use the bathrooms. Natal is quite tired though, so maybe we're not going to read a book tonight, but maybe tomorrow. Because yeah, he needs to sleep and it's already 11:30. It's quite late. Ooh. Oh, it's because he's annoyed. Oh, he lost some manners. Well, his manners character value is quite good. I have to say that it's actually quite hard to have some bad character values, or it's maybe because I'm not doing bad interactions with my children. I don't know. Okay, so once you've used the bathroom, you can go and put Natal to bed. What is that? Oh, he wants to talk about school. We can do that later on. There we go. Oh, he wants to play with the doctor playset. Actually, he has one, I think. Yes, he has one here. He can play with that tomorrow after school because, yes, now it's midnight. You can put the book away, Natal. Or not. Just leave it on the table. It's okay. Oh, you know what? He should have brushed his teeth. Yes, he should have brushed his teeth. That's hard to say. And also, as you can see, there are some Void Critters posters on the walls. So what I was thinking also was for Natal to collect some Void Critters and maybe play with them. I was actually thinking maybe building some arcade for adults and for children. Maybe I can do that in the future. But in any case, I'm just going to have Willow fill out her reports for her job and then she's gonna go to bed and I will resume in the morning. Okay, so Willow and Natal are up and Willow is currently preparing a fruit salad for breakfast and Willow is taking, Natal is taking a shower and then he's going to brush his teeth. And basically they're going to get ready for the day. He's quite hungry though, he should hurry with the shower. Oh, he's all dressed up for the day. We're going to take a screenshot of him. Look. Look at that face. He's actually pretty cute. There we go. Yes, look at that. He's all dressed up for his first day of school. That's cool. And oh, he's going to ask his mom for an advice. I actually do like this little interaction that the children have with their parents. And as you can see, Willow has some tattoos because, well, she got tattooed when she was young. Okay. So when I grow up, interesting. I want to be a ninja when I grow up. What do I need to do to start getting ready for being a ninja when I'm a grown-up? Stop practicing your hiding, get a ninja outfit. Well, I think Willow would say that to him. Stop practicing your hiding. Let's do that. Oh no! We've lost some responsibility. Well, yes, he's going to miss school quickly because I want for him to eat something. Oh, I forgot to prepare a sack lunch for him. Oh well, we can do that tomorrow. So basically what's going to happen right now is that they're going to go to work. I'll make sure that they meet new people, but I'm going to end this part here. So I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you're looking forward to what's going to happen next in this Let's Play. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye everyone!